Hey everyone, welcome to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Son of a Silver Stacker. Today's date is the 29th of September 2025, and in this video, we're going to be continuing the conversation about that 2025 limited edition silver-proof set. Now, I made a video yesterday, but there's some details that I'd like to share with you, additional details that is, about the limited edition silver-proof set. We're going to be talking about the price, the mintage, what other limited edition proof sets are well sold for in 23 and 24 and all that good stuff. So please stick around for that. It'll be some interesting information. Plus, I'm going to share with you some information on NGC about last year's, but it's going to also probably be pertinent for this year's limited edition silver-proof set. Now, before any of that, though, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. That's right. It's a mighty big number. In fact, it's ginormous. You can look it up on the Google machine. And I want to thank each and every single one of you that are here and support the channel. We crossed the 13,000 subs. Yeah, 13,000. That's a lot of people. That's like a small town in the Midwest. That's a lot of people. Do thank every one of you. Now, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. I never know what I'm not going to say. Now, we're not going to bounce over to Money Metals just yet. Wanted to go here first, and we are doing a giveaway. If all lines up perfectly and all the stars align and the moon is shining bright, we're going to be doing a giveaway on October 1st. Redollar is going to be here, and we're going to be doing a giveaway. That's right, 10 American Silver Eagles plus a redollar scale and loop, as you can see here on your screen. And like I said, that's going to be happening on October 1st. And I think this is the portal. You enter name, last name, email, and then you've read the official rules and all that good stuff. So there it is. Now let's get over to moneymetals.com. I can show you the live spot prices, and they are hopping this morning. So gold's up 56.90 to 38.30.75. Silver up 88 cents. That's almost 2% this morning. That's incredible. Silver to 47.15. Platinum up 405 to 1597.90. Palladium up 1020 to 1292.40. And remember, platinum was like at 880. Man, now it's at almost $1,600. That is incredible. And Dr. Copper's up 4 pennies to 4.80 per pound. Down here, you're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.69 for a quantity of 1 through 39. They ask that you pay $53.88. Now, the buyback, that's the sell to them price, is $47.47. Yeah, that's definitely above the silver spot price, but not the $1.20 that we typically see. And remember, over the weekend, it was actually lower than the silver spot price. Now let's keep on keeping on. We're going to bounce over here to the United States Mint's product schedule. This is what we're going to be talking about here this morning, the limited edition silver-proof set for 2025. All right, so some of the pertinent details that I need to share with you are this right here. Thank you for subscribing to the limited edition silver-proof set. There are currently no further releases scheduled for this product beyond 2025 as we create new numismatic products to enhance your collection. That is a big deal, folks. And it includes the last San Francisco American Silver Eagle. That's an approved version. And the last, right there, is silver half dollar featuring Kennedy. This heraldic eagle, it's gonzo for 2026 and 2027 in the future. But it also features the last left or west-facing Kennedy half dollar. Now, a really interesting thing about this particular set is that the product limit is 25,008. Now, if we go over to coinnews.net in a second, when we do, I'm going to show you that, how the Mint is right-sizing their sales to match, well, their mintages to match last year's sales. Well, they've done that exactly here. And I'll show you that here in a second when we get over to coinnews.net. Now, the household order limit is 1. They may lift that after 24 hours if it does even last that long. And I checked our source. I believe there are less than 3,000 subs left. That's right, less than 3,000 subs left for this particular product. So I'm taking this, and that's going to drop on November 7, folks, for, let's see the price here, current product, and that's going to be $255. And honestly, do you think we actually get to November 7, right, or November 6 rather, and have this product not be $255? I mean, look at the way silver's moving here. We're at $47.16, folks. Yowza. I mean, we were at $39 here for an American Silver Eagle and a bullion strike. We're at $53 now. Now, will the United States Mint raise the price of this to, what, $285, $300? And if so, I do still think that it is a deal at that price. Because if you go over to eBay, and this is something I've been thinking about right here. So, we're here at eBay, and we looked up the 2025 limited edition silver-proof set. We only saw 2 of them listed here on eBay, $375 and $359. I think people are holding out to basically try and discover what this thing's ultimately going to be selling for on the secondary market. And I still think it's going to be a good flip if you are a flipper or even an investor or even a collector. I think it's very much desirable. It might be a key date set. Now, we talked about the mintage, right? 25,008. Let's compare that to last year's at 50,000, right? 50,000 is a lot. That price is $255. If we go over to, and it's got still available, it's got the candy-like shiny red button right there, as well as the 2023 limited edition silver proof set. Product limit is 50,000. And it still has the add to bag shiny candy like red button right there. Now, how many have they sold? Well, let's go to coinnews.net. This is by Mike Unser, dated September 24, 2025. So that is the latest sales. U.S. Mint sales is the title. New Proof Morgan and Peace Dollars lead again. And I will leave a link in the description for this particular page. So let's go here. All right. Now, typically, they sell 50,000 of these. In 2020, they sold 50,061. 2021, 49,852. In 2022, and those three are not available. 2022, 49,732. However, if you look at the one from 2023, which I just showed you here, it's still available. They've only sold 30,241, and that means there's about 20,000 or 19,000 left, right? Now, last year's, that's a 2024, it is still available. They sold 89 of them last week, as now has the sales are 25,428. Now, obviously, that's going to change again because they're selling 89 maybe per week or so. So what you're looking at 90 times 4. Yeah, you can do the math, right? So that's going to be there a while. And that's what the Mint's done. They've actually right-sized their product limit to match the sales of the last year. So they are offering 25,008 2025 limited edition silver proof sets because, well, they are not going to have products just sitting on the shelf collecting dust anymore. They are trying to be a lean, mean mint machine. That's right. So I don't even know where I came up with that one. But anyway, they're matching their mintages to match their sales. That's what's going on. And that's why I believe it is such an opportunity here. It's half of what they typically do, right? That's a big deal. And I think for the Mint to actually do that is, maybe they're doing it for economic reasons, but I'll tell you what, it is fantastic for the collector. It really is. And like I said, there's only 2 available on eBay right now in the secondary market. And I don't know that there's any sold and completed items. Let's check that out. That one sold for $319. I think that might be the same one there. Yeah, really, we don't really have much sales for that limited edition silver proof set for 2025. Now, I went over to the Federal Register, checked out the latest information about the silver price increase, because I do believe we're going to get another silver price increase announcement relatively soon. And I was looking at the Federal Register to see if they've done anything about a price increase, but I did come across this one. And if you recall, this is the summary. United States Mint is announcing new and updated pricing for its numismatic silver products in accordance with the table below, effective July 9th, 2024. So that was a mid-year price increase. So they could do it at any time. It doesn't necessarily have to start at the start of the calendar year, right, or the fiscal year, on October 1st or January 1st. They could do it any old time they like. And one thing I noticed about this particular set, the limited edition silver proof set, that it wasn't even listed in here. I'm like, wait a minute. So it's got the American Eagles right there, American Liberty silver medal right there, American the Beautiful 5-ounce quarters, proof set, silver proof sets rather, congratulations set, United States Mint birth set. What? Yeah, remember that one? They got rid of that one a few years. I think the pandemic did that one. And American Women Quarters silver proof set with a trademark. Look at that. Morgan dollar silver proof, silver uncirculated, Peace dollar silver and silver uncirculated, Morgan and Peace 2-coin reverse proof set, Liberty and Britannia silver medal, Flowing Hair silver medal, Armed Forces 2.5. Where's my Space Force medal, please? Armed Forces 2.5-ounce silver medal. That's all I need to complete the collection. I got them all. Anyway, Armed Forces 1-ounce silver medal, all SKUs, and 1-ounce presidential silver medals. That's the new pricing. But what we don't see is, well, that $255. So here we are over at Coin World. This is by Paul Gilks, dated October 4, 2024. Title of this article is Limited Edition Silver Proof Set due out in November. And I just looked this up because I wanted to find out the price. It says the 8 coin right there, 8 coins, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-coin 2024S limited edition silver proof set is restricted to a release of 50,000 sets. Restricted. Boy, if they're using that word for 50,000, What are they going to say for 25,000, right? That's incredible. It says here, sales of the U.S. Mint's 2024 limited edition silver proof set will be launched by the Bureau at noon Eastern Time, November 5. The Bureau limits the release to 50,000 of the 8-coin sets, currently priced at $255 per set, with a household order limit of one set currently in place. Did you hear that? Last year was $255. This year's is what's the price? Yeah, $255. Honestly, I think that's pretty awesome that they haven't raised the price of that. But did I just jinx it? Are they going to start charging us $285? They could, right? Such ordering restrictions are often lifted after the first 24 hours of public sales. So if it's one household order limit, the next day at noon, well, they'll be gonzo, I would imagine. Probably gobbled up by the dealers. Numismatic Products is already, says the numismatic product is already available to order by registering as a Mint customer in the Mint subscription program. And I believe that's probably the best way you're going to get one. And I will be going live that day. And I think November 6th, I think we talked about that was a Thursday. Let me go ahead and find out. Yeah, November, right there. Yep, it is going to be a Thursday. It says here, as of 4:47 p.m. Eastern Time, September 30, the Mint records orders of 7,021 sets out of the 50,000, right? And this limited edition silver-proof set comprises 3 9-fine silver-proof coins from the San Francisco Mint, each exhibiting the facility's S Mint mark. Yeah, that's going to make this set probably a better day key date or a semi-key date set. No doubt about it. That is incredible. So I went over here to coinnews.net. There's another article. This one's for dated November 28, 2023, because I wanted to check the price on the 2023 set, because if I go here to 2023, well, they've already raised it to 255. Stay alive. So here we are. This is coinnews.net. This is by Darren Lee Unzer, dated November 28, 2023. The title is 2023 Limited Edition Silver Proof Set Release. Now it says 8 coins struck from silver are included as part of the United States Mint's newest release today, and that is the 2023 Limited Edition Silver Proof Set. And as you can see, there are the women quarters, and that had featured the Hoviti daughter quarter. That is an awesome quarter. I really love that. It's such a beautiful design. Now it says, given the timing and unique nature of this premium product, it could make an excellent gift for the coin enthusiast on your list. Boy, he's selling it pretty hard, isn't he? Furthermore, every coin in the set is minted in 3 9-fine silver, adding intrinsic value and ensuring an extra level of excitement for those who receive it. And don't forget, it's fractional. Each and every single one of these is fractional silver. The American Silver Eagle's 1 ounce, but all the other ones, yeah. Who doesn't love fractional silver, right? That's the only time you're really going to get fractional silver from the United States Mint is from those quarters and the $50 and the dime. That's pretty incredible because they don't make fractional silver anymore like they used to before 1965. All right, let's go down to the bottom here, and it's going to talk about the price. It says ordering, mintage, and price. The 23 limited edition silver-proof set may be ordered beginning at noon Eastern Daylight Time from the Mint's product page. Dedicated to annual sets, the mintage for the set is capped at 50,000. Yeah, it's double what we're going to see here for this year, similar to previous sets, with an initial household order limit of 1. Yeah, that's pretty typical household order limit of 1, but check this out. Its price is $220. Remember, we're $255 now. This is a $19 increase over last year's set, that's 2022, which initially sold for $201. It is still available now for $220, with sales as of November 19th of 48,754 sets. So I think this one from 2025 is going to be gonzo rather quickly. Now, here's another thing. If you want to get this set graded, do not take it out of the original shipping box. Don't touch it. Leave it there. Stop what you're doing. It's very important that you listen to this right now. And I'm telling you, this is important. So listen up. I'm telling you. It says here, this is NGC, even though this is about last year's set, it's going to be the same, I believe, for this year. It says here, NGC special labels and designations for the 2024 S limited edition silver-proof set. And this came out on October 29, 2024, and I would imagine they're going to drop this information again for the 2025 set. All right, see, it says here, NGC is offering several special labels for coins in this year's special 8-coin set. Special submission instructions must be followed. This set must be submitted in the sealed original Mint shipping box to receive the set designation. See the submission instructions section of this article, including instructions to have the original Mint packaging returned. And definitely have that Mint packaging returned. It's worth more if you do. It really is. And that if that doesn't give you chicken skin, I don't know what's going on. You might want to check your pulse. I'm telling you. So, well, I hope that the NGC folks over there do something more than the Golden Gate Bridge or the trolley. I mean, I know those are iconic San Francisco. Maybe they could do the Transamerica building, the one that looks like a pyramid. Maybe it's not called Transamerica anymore. I don't know. But maybe the skyline, maybe Alcatraz. I don't know, but something different. Maybe, just maybe, they could put each individual coin has its own type label, right? That'd be kind of cool. But anyway, that's just me dreaming there. So there are the labels options that you can get. You can get the San Francisco trolley. It doesn't say anything about the Golden Gate Bridge or anything like that, but it has had the brown label, standard brown, and then the blue here. And I think the bottom line here is what I said here. The set must be submitted in the sealed original mint shipping box to receive the set designation, because you'll want it to say official U.S. Mint set. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. It's up to you, really. And it says limited edition set, early release. That's what's going down. Now let's go to the plus ones. I've yammered for way too long. All right. This is it right here. So this is Proverb 22:9. And I've added a little something here. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe you haven't. It says here, one with a good eye will be blessed, for they have given their bread to the poor. Yeah, what that means is, to me, one with a good eye is somebody who not only gives, but gives willingly, without resentment or hesitation. Someone who actually finds joy in helping others. And you know where the source of your sight is? Yeah, it's your heart. Remember, your heart, it shades everything, either good or bad, because your words come from your brain. But before they come out of your mouth, the tip of the tongue, right, the roof of the mouth, you have to have those words go through your heart second, and then they come out your tongue and your mouth right there. So it's a 3-step process: brain, heart, tongue. And this is pretty amazing. And, I think for me, I was big on Highway to Heaven when I was a kid. I love that show with Michael Landon. Somebody who not only gives, but gives willingly, without resentment or hesitation, somebody who actually finds joy in helping others. And for me, when I read that, I picture that Michael Landon smile in my head of helping others and seeing the joy of others when you do help them. It's amazing, folks. So hopefully you're into that. Now, let's jump over here to 3/9's Fine 99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. This is Led Zeppelin, All My Love. And that's what it's all about, folks. LOVE. That's a 4-letter word, if you ask me. Now, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, hey, sub the channel finally. It's free. Well, what's not free is membership, and that's going to be $1.99. These fine folks here support the channel. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. It's $1.99 once a month, and it's less than $24 a year, right? It's just one way to help support the channel and have these videos keep coming out each and every single morning, because I work 7 days a week. I never take a day off for you, or for me for that matter. Now, I did actually go in May on a cruise to the Bahamas. But I did do some numismatic stuff there too. So really, I'm always working. I'm always thinking of numismatics, and I love it. And that's kind of what I do. Now, with that said, y'all have a great start to your week. It is going to be October this week, if you can believe that. This month is just flying by. Have you got your Halloween decorations? Did you buy your Halloween candy? Did you eat all the Halloween candy already? You got to buy another bag? Yeah, me too. All right. Y'all have a great day. Stacker out.